Africa has had many roles in science over time. In order to understand the extent African science has played globally, let's review the past, present, and future of science in Africa. Africa contains the oldest records of human technological advancement, also known as the Stone Age, whereby humanity's first use of tools emerged about 3.3 million years ago. Much of the world's leading fossil research occurs here at places like the cradle of humankind, which act as a haven for human history. One of the oldest mathematical artifacts was located in Africa known as the Lubombo Bone between Swaziland and South Africa. It dates back from 35,000 BC and consists of 29 distinct notches that were deliberately cut into a baboon's fibula. Even astronomy has solid roots in Africa, whereby a stone circle located in the Nabta Playa is one of the world's oldest known astronomical devices. Egyptians even had a large role to play in numeral systems. Many of these are foundations on which we still rely. In 295 BC, the Library of Alexandria was founded in Egypt and was considered the largest library in the classical world. Today, Africa has a blooming astronomy community. It hosts the Southern African Large Telescope, which is the largest optical telescope in the Southern Hemisphere. The Karoo Array Telescope is also currently being built, which is a pathfinder for the $20 billion square kilometre array project. South Africa is also a finalist with Australia to be the host of the SKA. Most sub-Saharan and Northern African countries spend less than 0.4% of their GDP on research, with South Africa being the exception, spending 0.87% GDP on science and technology research, which is still comparatively low to other countries around the world. African research, development, and innovation suffers from chronic underinvestment and poor implementation. The continent is home to 15% of the world's population and 25% of the global burden of disease, but it produces just 2% of the world's research output. However, Africa has a bright future in science, with many programs being implemented currently and in the near future to respond to the demand for science, technology, and innovation, such as the African Union's Agenda, Sustainable Development in Africa, and Future Africa. My role in the future of science in Africa is to contribute research on topics relevant to the average African person. I will educate those younger than me about the importance of science. I will also verbalize concerns about news coverage for scientists in Africa while remaining ethical and honest throughout my research. Thanks for watching. See you next time.